Lucille was thrilled as he rushed to tell his boss the good news. He finally managed to get a meeting with a client, but his excitement didn't last long. The meeting went terribly, leaving him feeling crushed and doubting himself. Despite the failure, Lucille refused to give up. He believed there were many more clients to meet, and he was determined to reach his goals no matter how tough it got. Soon after, his boss approved his plan, filling him with relief. He worked hard, and after many challenging weeks, he finally met his targets. Lucille felt an overwhelming joy, knowing he was closer to the promotion he had dreamed about. He was ready to celebrate his achievements. However, on his way back, chaos broke out nearby. People started screaming, and he saw a man running from the police. Before Lucille could react, the man tripped and accidentally fired a gun. A sharp pain hit Lucille's chest, and everything went dark. His last thought was disbelief. This couldn't be how it ended. In the darkness, Lucille heard a mysterious voice offering him a second chance in a new world called Galdardia, a place filled with magic and monsters. Confused but curious, Lucille accepted. Suddenly, he found himself standing under a sky where a dragon flew above. He looked down at his simple, rustic clothes. His old business suit was gone. The voice told him to say, "Status open." And when he did, a game-like menu appeared, showing his name and new abilities. Feeling excited, Lucille picked skills like Assess Mastery, Martial Arts, and Magic Control. Ready to start this new journey, he walked towards a bustling city full of people. At the city gate, he realized he didn't have any identification. Thinking quickly, he explained he was a healer from a small village looking to train in the city. Just then, a girl named Lumina appeared and offered to help. She guided him through the city streets to the Healers Guild. The place was lively, filled with people and energy. Lucille nervously filled out his registration form with his details and handed it to the attendant, Kuru. As he waited, he observed everything around him, eager to learn about this new world. Kuru soon returned with a test for him. She gave him a crystal and asked him to channel his magic into it. Lucille's heart raced. This was his first chance to see if he could use magic. Concentrating hard, he focused on his skill, Magic Control. To his amazement, the crystal glowed warmly, showing he had some power. Kuru noted his holy magic ability, making Lucille hopeful, but also nervous since he had no formal training. Lucille decided to try a basic healing spell. He took a deep breath, focused his energy, and called out, "Heal!" But nothing happened. Frustrated but determined, he reminded himself that he was just beginning. He tried again, this time sensing a small movement of magic inside him. It drained his energy quickly, so he knew he needed to practice more. From then on, Lucille created a new routine for himself. He practiced his magic in small bursts, resting in between. Each little success boosted his confidence. He wasn't just dreaming of a new life. He was building one step by step. His goal was clear: to master his magic and make a difference in this new world. As he was deep in thought, Monica, another guild attendant, brought him some food and reminded him to take care of himself. Her kindness felt comforting in this unfamiliar place. Lucille felt a spark of hope. He was on his way to a fresh start filled with magic, challenges, and endless possibilities. Lucille took a deep breath and focused hard, feeling the magic flow inside him. He closed his eyes and concentrated, calling upon his power. A warm light began to glow from his hands as he cast a healing spell. Within moments, the wound in front of him disappeared completely. Lucille opened his eyes and felt a wave of relief and happiness wash over him. He had finally succeeded. Nearby, Monica watched and gave him a cheerful clap. It was clear he had mastered the healing spell. But then, she held out her hand with a cheeky smile, asking for a silver coin as payment. Lucille, a bit confused but amused, quickly handed over the coin. Before he could ask what was next, Monica seemed to realize something. She gasped and returned the coin right away, apologizing. Lucille had been sent by Luminasan, and everything had already been arranged for him to stay in the room for 10 days. Lucille was amazed at how respected Luminasan seemed to be. He learned that she was the captain of a new female paladin group in the church. He felt grateful to have met such a powerful ally. Just as he was about to leave, a loud voice called out to him. It was Bazan and his group of adventurers, the same rough-looking men he had met before. Lucille quickly bowed, apologizing if he had caused any trouble earlier. Bazan's friend joked around, making the atmosphere lighter. Suddenly, a young adventurer rushed in, looking tired and beat up. He ran straight to Bazan, explaining that they had made a big mistake on a mission. Bazan's expression turned serious, and he scolded them for taking dangerous tasks as beginners, but it was clear he was more worried than upset. Watching this unfold, Lucille couldn't help but think about the situation of healers in this world. He remembered Monica's warning that the Healers Guild no longer had full control over clinics or individual healers. This motivated Lucille even more to make a difference as a trustworthy healer. He was ready to help people and prove his worth.